let's come to the second part, how to be self-realized. If you want to proceed on this path, you have to start with the breath. The first and fundamental thing is, whenever you have time in the morning or any time, sit erect with your spinal cord straight and observe the breath, how the breath comes in and goes out. By this practice, after a couple of months, you will find your breath rate has come down. In place of 15 breaths per minute, you have come down to 5 to 6 breaths. We are born with a certain number of breaths. If we take less breaths per minute, it means our longevity will increase. Most of the time, we are without breath. And without breath means we are in shunya. And shunya means we are empty. Then the divinity will pour in us gradually. You will find the stability of your mind, your happiness will go on increasing. You need not to believe me, you practice it, you will 100% get benefit. Level may be different to person, but everybody will get some benefit out of it. Now, mind gets the energy from the breath, and our mind always roams here and there. So for self-realization, we have to come to the no-mind state. No-mind state is the highest state. It is not easy to achieve in no time. But if you are taking less number of breaths, it means your mind is getting less energy. If the mind is getting less energy, then it has a less capacity to disturb you, less capacity to roam here and there. It means the mind becomes calm and quiet gradually. If you see in the lake, if the water is calm and quiet, you can see the bottom. You can be with the bottom. If that stage comes to you, you can visualize yourself, your Atma, your consciousness, which is at the bottom, which is covered with the disturbed waves. If the waves are silent, you will be able to know, able to visualize the soul energy within you. And this soul energy goes on manifesting as you continue with this practice with love and devotion. So you can also use for this mantra japa technique, but you have to merge in the mantra. Not that you repeat the mantra or somebody else listens. That becomes the mental exercise. You must merge yourself in the mantra which you are repeating. Then you will find within no time, either initially you will find sleepiness, and with time you become highly awakened. Either of these techniques you can follow. You can have a initiation of Kriya Yoga that will help you to subside your mind, and the divine energy will start flowing in you. But to come to that level, it takes 6 to 12 years. Nothing is just by the blinking of the eyes, because this is infinite journey, and infinite journey needs patience, a lot of time, your devotion, your compassion, so many things put together. But gradually the success is assured. There's no doubt about it. Now, if you look at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came to the state of no mind by the dancing. He danced day out and day night. If you go to Hare Rama, Hare Krishna temple, they dance, but they dance very little. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced hours together, and he has danced so much. When the mind or the mental energies got separated from his body, and then only the consciousness remained, and consciousness means he was with the divinity. And gradually, by dancing, he was self-realized. You know the case of Meera. She also danced with love for the Lord Krishna. Nothing else. No yoga, nothing else. She got the self-realization. There is a cult in Sufis. It's a highly advanced cult. Their dance is not the dance like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Meera. Their dance is a dervish dance. They go round and round and round. When you go round and round, soon your mind will leave you. It is a very fast activity. Try at home to dance by roaming, by going round and round. Either you will fall on the floor and your mind will leave. And that moment itself is when you become unconscious or consciousless, you feel the presence of divinity. This has been used by Sufis. This is known as Darvish dance. It's a very common. So any of the techniques you can use. Guru Nanak has used no technique. He just sings the songs of the God day out and day night. He was merged in the songs. In Punjabi we call it Guru Bani. When you really merge in that state, the mind also gets melted away and you are with the divinity. So when divinity means you are beyond time, you don't feel time. You are in akal. Akal is no time. In meditation, if you are in depth of meditation, you will not feel time. You are in no time. You are beyond time and space. And beyond time and space is the divinity. Then a lot of creativity comes in you. You know the scientist who worked on basically on atomic energy, Madame Curie. She was trapped in one serious problem of science. She could not come out. He had spent years together, but she could not solve it. And one night, probably when she was beyond time and space, she got up, went to her table and written the solution, and then came back and slept. After 2-3 days, when she was doing some work, she saw the solution on the paper written by in his handwriting. Then she could recollect. Then 2 nights before, probably, she came here and written it. What I mean to say, when you are beyond time and space, you are full of creativity, and then God pours in you all knowledge, all divine mercy comes to you itself. You know the Archimedes principle. He discovered the Archimedes principle. He worked for years together to find the purity of metals or purity of gold and all that. Only one fine morning, he was lying in the water tub, relaxing fully. Then he found the tub was full and some water has come out from the tub when he was in the tub. When he was not in the tub, the water was full. The moment he entered in the tub, some water has come out. He collected that water, measured it, and then compared the quantity of water with his weight. So with that, he was jumped out of the joy, and without clothes as a naked man, he went to the street as if he has got everything. So when you are beyond time and space, you even forget yourself, whether you are using the clothes or you are naked. So what I mean to say is, this happens when you are with the God, with the divinity, in the akal, then all creativity comes to you and you are able to solve such problems which solutions cannot be found by mind. Same way, if you want to be healthy, you must, in Hindi or Sanskrit we call it swasthya. Swasthya means to be with the self. If you sit every day half an hour with the self, I can assure you, you will never fall sick. It doesn't mean you will not die, you will die, but you will die healthy, like Krishna or Buddha or great prophet of our time. But you will never find sickness in your life, because that gives so much of vitality. You are with swasthya, you are with the divinity, you are with the vitality. So you will get immense power in you which you cannot imagine. So you are with the Sakshi Chaitanya, you are with the God. So please try to use any technique what suits you, but with the love and devotion. And don't bother for the time, how much time it takes. You will finally positively succeed. There is no doubt about it. And you will find yourself in shunya, in emptiness. And from the emptiness, everything comes. And your life, your thinking pattern, your health, and all your Gnyana, you will be knowing very mysterious aspect of life and existence, which your mind you can never know it. All our researches initially started from the Chaitanya, from the consciousness, and finally it comes to the mind level, and then it takes a different shape. So try to merge in self, go beyond time and space. All miseries of your life will be melted once for all. Then you will be in the stage of samadhi. You are one with the God and you become godlike. And Jnana is nothing for you. You become the origin of the Jnana. You become God. This is what it is when you are with the full divinity and you are self-realized. God is within us. Self is within us. We have to simply manifest it. It is in the seed form. It has to be manifested. The moment you manifest it, this order will be everywhere, and you become one of the merged part of the existence. Okay, this is what I want.